Hey everyone, ever wish you had a cheat code for life? A way to dodge the drama, ace the tests without freaking out, and just feel more together? We're constantly bombarded with life hacks, quick fixes and shortcuts. But what if I told you about a different kind of hack? Not a digital one, but a mind hack, a way to actually rewire how you see the world and react to it. It's not about instant gratification, it's about building real, lasting mental strength. And the blueprint for this mind hack comes from a seriously unexpected place. Ancient Rome, gladiators, legions, and an all-powerful emperor. Sounds intense, right? Now imagine that emperor, in between making life or death decisions for millions of people, is also scribbling down personal notes in a journal. No advisors, no public audience, just his raw thoughts on how to live a good life. This wasn't some detached ruler. This was Marcus Aurelius, a guy facing immense pressure, dealing with betrayals, and trying to make sense of a chaotic world. Much like the chaos and pressure you might feel in your own life, just on a slightly different scale. His private journal? That's what we now know as meditations. Think of it as the ultimate self-help book, written by someone who was literally running an empire while trying to run his own mind. Let's really unpack this idea of control. Think about your daily frustrations. Maybe your phone dies at the worst moment. Maybe your carefully planned group project falls apart because someone didn't do their part. Maybe that TikTok trend you tried just didn't work. In all these situations, you likely felt annoyed, stressed, maybe even angry. Marcus would look at these moments and say, "These are outside your direct control." It's like trying to argue with the weather. You'll just end up wet and frustrated. He wasn't saying you shouldn't try to influence things, but he emphasized focusing your energy where it actually makes a difference, on your response to those uncontrollable events. Your attitude, your effort, your willingness to learn. That's where your power lies. Our teenage years can feel like a constant tightrope walk between the anxieties of the future, college applications, friendships that might change, figuring out what's next, and replaying awkward moments or past mistakes in our heads. Marcus Aurelius was incredibly wise about this. He constantly reminded himself that the past is just a collection of memories, and the future is just a possibility. The only reality is right now. When you're truly present, whether you're listening to music, hanging out with friends, or even just focusing on your breathing, those worries tend to fade into the background. It's like hitting the pause button on the mental time warp and actually experiencing life as it's happening. This isn't about ignoring the future, but about not letting it steal the joy of the present. Okay, let's talk about something we all deal with. People who push our buttons. Maybe it's a competitive classmate, a friend who's being flaky, or even just online trolls. It can be so easy to get sucked into their negativity and let it ruin your day. Marcus had a surprisingly mature perspective on this. He realized that everyone is on their own journey, dealing with their own struggles, and sometimes their actions aren't really about you. He encouraged empathy, trying to understand where they might be coming from. He also stressed the importance of your own character. You can't control their behavior, but you can control whether you let their negativity infect you. It's about building your inner resilience, like a mental force field that deflects the bad vibes. Beyond just reacting to the world, Marcus emphasized the importance of having a strong inner compass, your values. What truly matters to you? Honesty, kindness, creativity, learning. He believed that living in alignment with these values brings a deep sense of purpose and satisfaction that's way more fulfilling than chasing fleeting trends or external validation. It's about asking yourself, am I acting in a way that I'll be proud of later? This isn't about being perfect, but about striving to live according to your own personal code of conduct. When you do, you build a strong sense of self-respect and inner peace, no matter what's happening around you. So, how do you actually bring these ancient ideas into your modern teenage life? You don't need to suddenly start wearing a toga and writing in Latin. It's about small, conscious shifts in your thinking. When you catch yourself getting stressed about something you can't control, take a moment to identify what is in your power. When you're lost in future worries or past regrets, try to bring your attention back to the present moment, even just focusing on your senses for a minute. When you're dealing with someone difficult, try to find a sliver of understanding. These are like mental workouts. The more you practice, the stronger your mental muscles become. Think of meditations not as a rule book, but as a source of timeless wisdom you can draw upon whenever you need it. Just like Marcus Aurelius had to navigate the immense pressures of being an emperor, you face your own unique set of challenges. Meditations reminds us that we all have the capacity for inner strength, resilience, and wisdom. It's not about pretending everything is perfect, but about learning to navigate the imperfections with grace and courage. You have the power to choose your responses, to focus on what truly matters, and to cultivate inner peace, even in the midst of the teenage whirlwind. You have the potential to be the calm in your own storm, the emperor of your own inner world. So, take these ideas with you. Maybe explore meditations further. Maybe just remember these key principles. This isn't about achieving instant enlightenment or becoming a perfect Stoic overnight. It's a lifelong journey of self-discovery and growth. There will be times you forget these lessons, times you get frustrated, times you feel overwhelmed. And that's okay. The important thing is to keep practicing, to keep reminding yourself of your inner strength, and to keep learning. You've got this. Go out there and live your life with intention, with resilience, and with the quiet confidence of the emperor within.